What if I told you that the slowest person in your class could become more successful than the genius? What if the person without natural talent could accomplish more than someone born with every advantage? This isn't just motivation talk, this is proven psychology, and today we're breaking down the most powerful success story ever told, the tortoise and the hare. Let's go! Once upon a time, there was a hare incredibly fast, naturally gifted, and extremely confident. He lived in the forest with a tortoise who was, well, slow, extremely slow. Everything the tortoise did took twice as long. One day, the hare and tortoise started arguing about who was faster. The tortoise, tired of hearing about the hare's speed, finally said, "Let's race." From the big oak tree to the river. The hare laughed so hard he could barely breathe. The race began. Within seconds, the hare was so far ahead he could barely see the tortoise anymore. The hare was so confident, so sure of his victory that he decided to take a nap under a shady tree. The tortoise won't catch me for hours, the hare thought, curling up for sleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise wasn't thinking about winning. He wasn't thinking about the hare. He was just moving, step after step, one foot in front of the other. Not fast, but consistent. Heures passive. The hare woke up, yawned, and figured he still had plenty of time. He jogged a bit, then sat down to eat some berries. Then, he played with some other animals. He stopped to chat with a butterfly. He wasn't worried because he was so much faster. But the tortoise, he never stopped. Notonse. By the time the hare decided to get serious about the race, something shocking happened. The tortoise was close. Reagí close. The hare panicked and sprinted toward the finish line as fast as his legs could carry him, but it was too late. The tortoise crossed the finish line just moments before the hare caught up, and that's where the story ends. Or is it? Here's what most people miss about this story. The hare's loss had nothing to do with his speed. He lost because he was lazy. He lost because he was overconfident. He lost because he didn't treat the challenge seriously. And the tortoise didn't win because he was the most talented. He won because of three things: consistency, persistence, and humility. Let me tell you something most motivational speakers won't tell you. Consistency beats intensity every single time. The tortoise didn't run a marathon one day and rest for 3 weeks. He showed up every single day. He did his part. He didn't look for shortcuts. He didn't try to make giant leaps. He just kept moving. This is the power of consistency. Think about it. Reading 1 chapter a day beats reading 5 chapters once a year. Going to the gym 3 times a week beats going twice a month for an intense workout. Creating content every single week beats creating 1 viral video and disappearing. Consistency is the difference between random success and sustainable success. I know a guy, let's call him Mike, who started a YouTube channel. His first video got 50 views. His second got 40. He wasn't talented at editing. He wasn't naturally funny. But you know what he did? He uploaded every single week for years straight. Today, he has 2 million subscribers. Was he the most talented? No, but he was the most consistent. He was the tortoise. Now let's talk about persistence, because that tortoise was tired. His legs ached, the sun was beating down on him. He could see the hare napping comfortably under a tree, totally relaxed. The tortoise had every reason to quit. But he didn't. Persistence isn't about never being tired. It's about moving forward even when you're tired. It's about showing up to your goal on days when you don't feel like it. It's about doing the work when nobody is watching and when you're not even sure it will pay off. This is where most people fail. Most people are willing to work hard when they're excited. But success happens in the boring, painful, unglamorous in-between moments. It's 6 a.m. when you don't want to wake up. It's studying when your friends are having fun. It's being patient when you want quick results. The tortoise never doubted that he would eventually reach the river. He just kept going. There's a woman named Vera. She wanted to learn programming. She wasn't a math genius. She struggled every single day. But for 18 months, she coded for 2 hours every evening after work. It was boring. It was hard. She failed tests multiple times. Today, she's a software engineer making 6 figures. She won the race not because she was the smartest, but because she wouldn't quit. The third thing that made the tortoise win was humility. He didn't compare himself to the hare. He didn't think, well, I'll never be as fast, so why try? Instead, he used his own pace as his benchmark. The hare, on the other hand, was arrogant. He was so confident in his natural abilities that he stopped taking the race seriously. His talent became his weakness. But people without natural advantages, they develop humility. They know they need to work harder. They know they need to be more strategic. They know that every single day matters. Elon Musk isn't the smartest person in the world. Bill Gates isn't the most creative entrepreneur. But they both have incredible humility. They're constantly learning, constantly questioning their methods, constantly trying to improve. But people without natural advantages, they develop humility. They know they need to work harder. They know they need to be more strategic. They know that every single day matters. Elon Musk isn't the smartest person in the world. Bill Gates isn't the most creative entrepreneur. But they both have incredible humility. They're constantly learning, constantly questioning their methods, constantly trying to improve. The moment you think you've figured it all out is the moment you start losing. The tortoise knew he was slow. Except Italiano. And he worked within his limits instead of being crushed by them. That acceptance, that humility gave him freedom to actually perform. Ask yourself, where are you being arrogant? Where are you overestimating your talents and underestimating your competition? Where are you not putting in the work because you think you're already good enough? Now, this story isn't just old folklore. It's happening right now in your life. Look at social media. The people with huge followings aren't always the most talented. They're the most consistent. They post when they're tired. They engage when the algorithm isn't favoring them. They show up for their audience every single day. Look at business. The startup that wins usually isn't the one with the best product. It's the one that iterates faster, listens to customers more carefully, and stays persistent through failures that would destroy less committed teams. Look at sports. Some of the greatest athletes in history weren't the naturally strongest. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. He became the GOAT not because of genetics, but because of obsessive, relentless practice. Look at business. The startup that wins usually isn't the one with the best product. It's the one that iterates faster, listens to customers more carefully, and stays persistent through failures that would destroy less committed teams. Look at sports. Some of the greatest athletes in history weren't the naturally strongest. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. He became the GOAT not because of genetics, but because of obsessive, relentless practice. The tortoise won the race, not because he was faster, not because he had more talent, but because he understood 3 timeless principles. 1. Consistency beats brilliance. Show up every single day, even when it's boring. 2. Persistence beats talent. Keep moving forward, especially when you're tired and discouraged. 3. Humility beats arrogance. Stay hungry. Stay learning. Never assume you've arrived. You can be the tortoise. Regardless of where you started, regardless of your natural abilities, regardless of how many hares are faster than you right now, you can win. But only if you're willing to be slow, steady, and humble. The race isn't won by the fastest. It's won by the one who refuses to stop. So the question is, Are you a hare or a tortoise? And more importantly, what race are you running? And are you really in it to win? If this message resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe for more motivational content, and leave a comment telling me what's one area of your life where you need tortoise energy right now. Thank you for watching. Now go become unstoppable.